Then mortals became gods. The war that shook heaven. What if a human war decided who would rule the heavens? In ancient China, power, greed, and destiny collided in a story where mortals became gods and gods were dragged into mortal wars. This is the tale of the investiture of the gods, a legend of chaos, rebellion, and divine justice. It began under the rule of King Shou of Shang, the last ruler of the Shang dynasty. Once a great and capable king, he became corrupted by desire and darkness. His fall began when he met Daji, a woman of stunning beauty possessed by a malevolent fox spirit. Under her influence, he turned cruel and ruthless. He killed loyal ministers, executed the innocent, and indulged in unspeakable pleasures. The kingdom that once shone with light became drenched in blood. The people cried to heaven for deliverance. The gods heard. From the celestial realm, Yuanshi Tianzun, the primordial lord of heaven, chose a mortal to restore order. His name was Zhangzia, an old, wise man who lived in exile by the river. Heaven sent him the sacred scroll known as Fengshen Bang, the register of the gods. With it, he would have the power to appoint new deities, to judge both the living and the dead, and to shape the order of heaven after the war. Zhangzia joined Ji Fa, the noble son of King Wen of Shou. Together, they formed an army against the tyranny of Shang. But this was no ordinary war. It was a war where gods, immortals, demons, and mortals all fought side by side. The skies burned with lightning. Rivers turned red. Immortal generals clashed with heavenly warriors. The fox spirit Daji unleashed curses upon the armies of Ho, while the divine immortals aided Ji Fa with heavenly weapons and spells. King Ho, consumed by rage and pride, defied heaven itself. When the Ho army reached his gates, he laughed at fate, declaring himself the ruler of gods and men. But destiny was already written. Zhangzia unleashed the power of the gods, and the heavens struck with thunder. The armies of Shang fell. The dynasty that once ruled the world turned to ashes. As the smoke cleared, Zhangzia opened the register of the gods. One by one, he appointed those who had died bravely in the war to divine offices. Generals became star gods. Spirits became guardians. Even villains were granted punishment through divine rank. Heaven was reorganized. The celestial court took new form. The balance of the universe was restored. The Shang dynasty had fallen, and the Ho dynasty rose. But more importantly, heaven itself had been reforged. The war of men became the foundation of divine order. The mortal became immortal. The fallen became eternal.